The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Jets. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if... Taking a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Sign. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Check, 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 check.
Out, 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 out.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Garoppolo gives to Breida.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the 2nd drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch twist. 61, matchbox, light.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Darnold down to throw. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
21.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
White.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
11.
Single. He's coming.
12.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 64 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go, son. Hey, watch it.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, it's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 36.
From the 36, Garoppolo. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Here we go.
Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. So that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Mike 57.
X3, 218, chopper.
Let's go, baby. Watch twist.
Hey. High 7.
57 to Mike. 57 to
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards. First down, Niners. Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
57's to Mike. I got one.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Good stuff.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Bell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Bell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. By 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their own 17-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Tighten up.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Breida. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
11.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Here we go, D.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They're not ready. Oh, lady. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Loss of a yard.
Lady.
2nd and 11.
4 down.
Ladies.
40-yard line.
Check three.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Check 99.
On 1st down, Bell.
He's coming, double up.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A 1st down throw, Darnold caught here by Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check 50.
Now it's Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Chris Herndon. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Ficken's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Here we go,
and they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Watch us left.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. There's Garoppolo to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Henry Anderson, a product of nearby Stanford, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
13.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
21.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
White.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Well, that's complete to Sanders. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Got four down. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Jam.
Black!
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second down and goal. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. This is Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here goes, son.
51's the mic.
Yo, lady. Red lady. Check 13. Check 13.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. He was brought down by Darryl Roberts.
11.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 7-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
It's just me and you.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Darnold. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Demaryius Thomas, 85 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. So let's see, that was 3rd and 2. They hit the short pass, having the first down. He said, well, let's get a little more than the first down, all the way into the end zone.
And I know this is the NFL, and 3rd and 2 isn't necessarily a rundown. I think most of the time you play it as a passing down. But you can disguise it a little bit, right? You can show heavy run formation, make it look that way, and still throw the football effectively, as we just saw there. And he's still running, isn't he?
He stopped now, and he got 6 points for it. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
12, fellas. Here we go. 4, take 4.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
21,
The last play
21.
got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
A gain of a yard.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert! 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 Bravo!
To throw is Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Check, check. The lady. Lucky.
Now Bell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Darnold from the gun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Niners take over.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
65.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We don't want this.
Watch that.
Black.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Slam.
12.
36. Switch. Check nickel.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
21.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
Check 26.
So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
21.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That goes for a gain of 31.
Watch the curl.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on. You better bring it.
I got that.